We are live with another episode of Comic Talk. It's that show brought to you by The Keeg, where we talk about this week's new comic book releases. New Comic Book Day is every Wednesday at your local comic shop, whether it's DC, Marvel, Image Comics, Dark Horse Comics, any sort of comics. They all come out every Wednesday. We are here 24 hours later, reading as much as we could in 24 hours and talking about all the comics that came out this week. Go to comicshoplocator.com, find a comic shop near you, pick up any of these comics that we're going to be talking about on this show, and support your local comic shops. I'm your host, Dimithri Perera, and if you're watching us live, you can see who our guests are. We are live on YouTube, youtube.com/The Keeg Show, or, you're listening to the podcast after the fact, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, etc., etc. But wherever you're digesting us, let us know you're out there. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, write a review, hop in the chat if you are live. It's always great to see everybody out there. But yes, if you're watching us live, you can see who our guests are. First, we got Ambrosia, aka Comics and Cupcakes, back on the show. What's up?
I'm so sorry. I started early. Talking early. I'm so sorry. Hi. Today's interesting. Hello.
I'm glad to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. We also got Aaron, aka King Krakoa. Aaron, what's up, man?
Going on, everybody? It's going good. It's going good. A nice little Thursday, and we are right before my weekend, so I'm feeling amazing.
There you go. Do you guys get, because next week is Thanksgiving, do you guys get extra days off? Like for anything?
I think I might actually have Black Friday off this year, and I might actually be excited.
Okay.
That's my favorite holiday.
Okay. All right.
Do you miss, were you that person who, went to the stores at, 3 a.m. and, waiting outside?
Yeah. I was. Yeah.
I love that. Do you still do that now? Are there stores that do that?
I will. There are some stores, like Walmart and stuff still does it. I think I did it what was it? I think right before 2020 I did it. And then I was like, you know what? I want to do that again. I miss a good Black Friday sale,
Yeah. Black Friday, I mean, it's different now just because the stores, they just want to sell their things and get it over with. They're just so as long as people buy it, they're like, we'll sell it to you the whole week.
Right.
It's fine,
You know what made me really sad, though, is when they started to, when they started to do it earlier and earlier, and it was never, it stopped being Black Friday, and then they started, 8 a.m. on Thanksgiving, and then, 12 p.m. on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Right. Now I have to hurry up and eat my food and then rush out to get to go get my bargains. What's going on?
Well, it used to be there's limited stock of something, so then they give you wait in line and they give you a little ticket. Wait in line. Now here's the question though: have you guys ever done a Black Friday for comics, at your local comic shop or anything? Or
I have once. No, I've twice. I have. I loved it. Actually. I've done it, I think a few times actually now. Especially if I'm by my comic book shop, I would go in there just go crazy.
Yeah. If they have stuff that being said, I don't know, there's discounts all year round depending on where you're getting your comics from. So
Sure.
But either way, everybody out there should support their local comic shops and see what they have Black Friday. Normally this show is every Thursday, and it is Thursday right now, November 20th, 2025. Next week, we're going to do a Friday show because Thursday is Thanksgiving. So for anyone out there who wants to know about next week, we're not canceling next week's episode. It's just going to be a day later, Let's go over our reading lists for this week and then jump right into our picks of the week. Who wants to go first?
Go.
Not me.
Okay.
You know what? I'll do it. I offer myself a tribute. So my first one was One World Under Doom number 9, Wonder Woman 27, Justice League number 4, Unbreakable X-Men number 2, X-Men Book of Revelation number 2, Radioactive Spider-Man number 2, The Last Wolverine number 2, The Omega Kids number 2. I didn't get to read Final Boss and a new one in the New Gods, unfortunately. But Absolute Flash number 9, and Capes #1, and Nova Centurion #1.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to hear what you think about Capes.
I didn't get to read Capes, so I'm interested in the thoughts.
Me too.
Okay. All right.
I was intrigued of it, honestly.
Ambrosia, what'd you read?
Okay, so do you want to hear what my plan was to read or what I ended up reading?
Let's hear what your plan was, and then we'll go over what you read.
Okay, great. So my plan was The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 16, X-Men of the Apocalypse issue number 1, All New Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider issue number 4, Batman and Deadpool issue number 1, Radioactive Spider-Man issue number 2, Rogue Storm, Jedi Knights, Unbreakable X-Men, X-Men Book of Revelations, and then Predator Kills the Marvel Universe. Okay,
cool.
Now, what I ended up reading. Okay, guys, I can't tell you how behaviors happen so bad right before a break, and oh my gosh, it's been interesting. So I did not get to read as much as I wanted to.
That's fair.
Today I read Batman and Deadpool.
Okay.
I read Amazing Spider-Man issue 16.
Mm-hmm.
And then halfway through Spider-Gwen, and then halfway through Radioactive.
Okay, cool.
So I will be here for vibes, commentary, and all of the things in between.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my bread and butter.
Something that I'm also trying to touch on as we go through it, because again, we don't all read everything that everybody's reading, and then it also cues it in for people. But when we're talking about all these books, what we'll do is explain the book in a quick premise, so that we're all on the same page as far as oh, what's this book about? This is the premise of the series or of the issue or whatever, and then your critique, and then we'll move on. But that also helps us get on the same page when it comes to the books we didn't get a chance to read, and we're like, oh, Also, if you guys don't want spoilers, I mean, this is all spoilerific, but if we don't want spoilers, us three, it's up to us. We let the other people know.
I am here for spoilers, so.
Okay.
I used to read the back of the books.
First?
Couple last, not just comic books, but regular books as well. I used to have to read the last couple chapters because I needed to prepare myself what I was getting into.
Oh, you're a monster! No,
I don't do that anymore. I've learned. I've grown. I went to therapy. It's fine.
Okay. I've grown. I've become a better person since
I
then.
am. I said, don't be sorry, be better. And I know.
I love that for you. Be surprised. All right. It's all about the journey.
Absolutely.
My list for this week. Let's see. My list for this week is I also read Batman Deadpool #1. I read The Ultimates #18. I read Predator Kills the Marvel Universe #4. One World Under Doom #9. Justice League Red #4. Absolute Flash #9. And
Yay.
Batman Superman World's Finest 45. Do I wish that I read more? Yeah, there was a lot more on my list, but
Same.
Again, we do what we can,
Life happens.
Right.
I currently, part of my non-reading issue today was my sweet little nephew who's sitting right across from me, who one day would like to be a famous YouTuber. I have him, which was not part of the plan.
Okay, cool.
That's all about life.
Oh, I forgot to say Captain America number whatever. Oh, I did read more. I read I read Spider-Man: The Holiday Spectacular. And I read.
You love a holiday special.
I do love a holiday special. You've been on the show enough times to know.
I know you enough.
I do love a holiday special. And then I did the Captain America recent issue, whatever is 5 or 6 or whatever it was.
Oh my God! I'm so sorry. I'm just like about to stop everything. I just saw that your shirt said Teenage Mutant Ninja Squirtles, and
Yeah.
I
It's a Teenage
love
Mutant Ninja
every
Squirtles
moment.
t-shirt.
That I love every moment of that. Yes.
But yeah, no. Now I gotta prep these images. But yeah, so I also read Captain America #5. So that
and
was
you've
cool.
been really liking that series, right? Because isn't it by Chip Zdarsky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it still going really
no,
good?
Yeah, it's still really good. I can't complain. It has like a route that it wants to go on, and we'll go over our picks of the week. Did it make my pick of the week? Who knows, you know? We'll go over it. Ambrosia, you go first. I want to know your pick of the week out of the ones that you read.
Out of the 3.5 that I have read, okay, I am gonna go with, and not to be cliche, no, I guess it's not gonna be cliche because typically I would choose Spider-Man, but I'm gonna go with Batman and Deadpool because that is totally out of the things that I read. And I had to pick it up because it is a crossover event.
Yeah.
And it is a one shot. But like this is just so out of like the realm of things that I typically would read or what we
yeah.
see. And so I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah.
One of the things that I like is and one day would like to have is world peace. And I love that we have two universes colliding and two we're not like this because we have a fabulous community. But outside of our wonderful community, we have a lot of like DC versus Marvel, like,
Yeah.
and that, which is wild that that's still a thing. But so I really liked that. It's like we're bringing two things, like two worlds colliding, and I thought that was cool.
Right.
I think regardless of how anyone feels about it, it is comic book history whenever the two comics collide, like when the two companies cross over, you know, because
Right.
it's rare. It really is. It's super
Yeah.
rare because there was this one, and the last time they did it was JLA
Right.
Avengers back in like 2003. So
Right.
it's been like 20
Like,
plus years.
and I still read those comics with like vigor. The ones from 2000s and the one from the 80s, like way back in the day,
Are
and
you
the
think the one
amalgam
from the
ones.
2000? That's JLA Avengers. That's all just
Yeah.
like yeah. And then there's
Yeah, but
DC versus Marvel from the 90s.
yeah. Yep, that one. And then there's one like there's an X-Men and Teen Titans
From like
comic
the
one. There's
80s. Yeah.
right, and the like the amalgams of like a bunch of them.
The
And
Amalgam
like when
that
I
was
tell
also
you,
90s. Yeah.
yeah, like Raven, Phoenix calling, Jean Grey calling Raven her sister. I'm like, yeah, listen, that's a good time.
Yeah. There's a lot of variant covers for Batman Deadpool because it's not just a Batman Deadpool story. It's like mainly that, and then it has like a bunch of other stories, right?
Which I also think that's what
Okay.
I enjoyed about it as well. Because it's like an anthology, but not at the same
Yeah.
time. But so we have like, and that's where like it's beyond more than just like Batman and Deadpool, but we have like some of our favorite characters in here. So we have like what Miss Marvel, Hulk with like
Harley Quinn. Some
yes, thank
really
you.
weird matchups, right?
Yes.
I was gonna ask you something.
But like even like the art style, and then here's like the things that make my heart happy is like it's not my favorite art style in some of these, but it's like the Harley Quinn art style. So like we have like Hulk in like that realm of like art.
Yeah.
Which like I like again not my cup of tea, but I really loved it in this aspect. Because it's like I said, it's both worlds colliding. But it's not like how we would have Hulk just like dropped in. I don't know, like how they just the whole thing was I really liked it.
Yeah.
Or like even like the picture with like Wolverine and Batman, like at the end, with Nightwing and
Oh yeah. With Nightwing and Laura teaming
yeah.
up, right?
Oh,
Laura Kinney. Did you not read this, Aaron?
No, I wish I read it. No,
You should.
I
You should get
wanted
it.
to. I wanted to, but then it's like I felt disingenuous wanting to read it because I was like, I feel with Deadpool and Batman is like how I feel about football. If it's on, I'll watch it, but like I'm not gonna go out and like, hey, let's watch football. But like,
That's
but then
1,000%. That's 1,000% me. I don't read Deadpool and I don't read Batman. I read like Nightwing and
right,
stuff, but like and so I thought about that because I had the same thought about picking it up. Because then like at the comic book store yesterday, it was specifically busier than what I have seen it in a really long time. And people were
hmm
trying to get this book because for one, there's like, history
right,
and also Wonder Woman was a big hit. But I also so
hmm
I like thought back and forth of like, should I get this book? Because I don't want to be like everyone else. But I was
right,
genuinely like curious and like I said, I was excited to see two things coming
okay,
together. So I was like,
yeah,
because of that, I think I have to read it.
okay. See,
You should
I'll
get it.
read
You
it
should get it.
now.
Because
I'm
like
gonna read it
I mean,
because
there's other
I
characters
didn't
in
know if it
here.
was going to be. That's what I was wondering. If it was going
Yes.
to be other characters or is it going to be like just Batman and Deadpool. I'm like, I don't want to read just Batman and Deadpool. I was like,
Well,
I need to see people interacting.
keep in
Oh, and it
mind
is. It is.
keep in mind that
Okay.
so
Okay.
this one, although both companies, DC and Marvel, have their logo on the front cover, this one was the DC uh, kind of DC led one in a way. Because
Okay.
it's Batman Deadpool. The one that came out like 2 months ago was Deadpool Batman, and that was
Yeah.
Marvel led. And what I mean by Marvel led is even though it's both DC and Marvel characters, Marvel chose the
They never
writers and the
tell me.
artists on that one. DC
Yeah.
chose the writers and the artists on this one. So the stories and the writers that they're going to be using are going to be different, right? Company to
Right.
company, and the stories that they want to tell. So the one that came out in the past, like two months ago, had different stories. And in this,
Mhm.
I don't know. I have to figure out like which one I like more. But I'll be honest, I didn't really like the Batman Deadpool story in this. I didn't.
Oh, I didn't either. That was my least favorite one.
Yeah, because also I don't. I'm not a big Grant Morrison fan, and I don't know whether I've ever seen Grant Morrison write Deadpool, but that's also not the Deadpool that I want either. Like,
I don't think they have.
um, I feel like if you're not a Batman fan, that's okay. But like, read Matt Fraction's Batman that's going on right now because Matt Fraction's Batman is so good.
Yeah.
He's writing Batman right now.
You didn't know they're only like 3
No.
issues in. You could hop
Yeah.
in.
Even
I
I've
might
read a
have
few of
to
those.
because I
I've read a
love
few of
Matt
those, and even
Fraction.
I'm like, it's actually kind of good. Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah, it's actually it was more. I've read like a few of these for the show, and I'm impressed. Like I
Matt
love the
Fraction.
dynamics with the
Yeah.
family. Yeah, he does a really good job with the like family dynamic and evening it out with that and the action of what like of the like comic too.
Yeah. Ambrosia, you gotta hop next time.
Yes, I
Yeah,
will because
yeah.
I love Matt Fraction. He is married to I can't for the life of me think of her name.
Is it Kelly
Yes,
Sue DeConnick?
Kelly. Yes, and I think that is like the perfect couple. I love that so much.
Yeah. Yeah, Kelly Sue DeConnick is his wife. So,
yes,
Ambrosia,
but
you got to jump on that.
I'm going to because I loved his Hawkeye series. I enjoy Matt Fraction.
Yeah.
Yes, I definitely will. But so I think so you read this. What was one of your favorite stories in here? We know what was your least favorite story. Well, actually, I don't know your least favorite. I assumed because it was my least favorite.
I mean, yeah, the Batman and Deadpool one was not enjoyable to me, so I was just like, whatever.
Mhm.
I like the Nightwing Laura Kinney one that was written by Tom Taylor.
Oh God, I'm so mad y'all told me that. Oh, I'm sick
It's not too
because I want to
late.
read that. I'm gonna read the hell out of that, y'all. Oh my God,
You should.
that makes me.
There was also one that I thought was really cool, because it came out of like left field, and I was like, oh, it's John Constantine and Doctor Strange. That one
I loved that one.
That was a good one.
Okay,
It was, and I'm a big
I
James
like that.
Tynion fan.
Was that James Tynion? I didn't
It
know that.
was.
Okay, yeah.
It was. Yeah, him and Scott Snyder.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Um,
I that was definitely one matchup I was not expecting. And so I liked that one a
yeah,
lot.
yeah. What's cool about that issue or that story was Constantine is working with Doctor Strange while Ghost Rider is hunting Man Thing, and while Neron, who is like the devil of the DC universe, is fighting Mephisto at the same time. So it's very Vertigo. It's very like there's a there's a thing that Constantine says to Doctor Strange in the book where he says essentially like magic in your universe, the Marvel universe, is not as dark as the magic in the DC universe. Like he
Mm.
says that.
I
And I
totally
think,
get that. I can
uh-huh.
totally see that.
And I feel like that uh kind of was very like full picture that summarizes a lot of things that we see different in DC and in Marvel.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Um like writing, I mean, we specifically have DC's Black Label for a reason, but I also feel like some of their writing in general is a little heavier and darker than what we see in Marvel.
Yeah. That's also because a lot of the magic we see in the DC universe came out of Vertigo, you know?
This is
Yeah,
true.
I
Like,
think I think a lot of the magical stuff like is more darker in tone, whereas like maybe Marvel's like action like regular series are more like darker in certain things, but I think their magical stuff is where they like very much like go into like their darker stories where they want to tell because I feel like most times they're like kind of cookie cutter, like kind of like just like not
yeah.
cookie cutter, but like just
I
regular
say
everyday, like when it comes to Superman and stuff.
yes, I say
But
it's more
it,
family friendly.
yeah, that's it. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for.
I
Thank
wouldn't
you.
I wouldn't say, I mean, maybe, but I think it's
Not
because,
all of them, but like their main stories,
yeah,
the
I
main
think it's,
heroes.
I don't want to go too far down the rabbit hole on this one, but like, I think just Marvel doesn't do magic well. And so when they do, like, DC just does magic well, and because they do magic well, they just have more characters because they have more successful magic
Yeah,
stuff, and then they have more
right,
characters and they can do darker things, and sure, Vertigo stuff, you know? But like, just
right,
magical characters aren't that popular in Marvel.
right. Yeah, they
Not in the
are.
way that it
When
is
they
in
hit,
DC.
yeah, right. When they hit, they hit. But like, it's just like you have to have like a great story for like for like a magical character to really pick up with Marvel.
Right. Because even two of very prominent magical characters in Marvel, um, their magic isn't even their like main thing. So like
Yeah,
Wanda, Scarlet Witch, and Magic
yeah,
from X-Men, they have
right,
other powers, and then the magic is on the side kind of. But then as we
right,
see, as we'll get to for One World Under Doom, um, I mean Wanda is Sorcerer Supreme now. So, you know, I'm gonna pick Aaron. Do you have a pick of the week? We'll just get into.
So yeah, let's do it. Let's get into it. My pick of the week is going to be Unbreakable X-Men.
Okay, and
Yeah.
then as you,
I
by
do.
the way, if you could talk a little, just a smidge louder. That's it.
Okay, I got you. Um, but yeah, my pick is definitely on Unbreakable X-Men. This story, I just like I don't know. I love the story, like the Gambit story and
What's it
like
about?
seeing
Because it's Age of
okay,
Revelation. It's the crossover event. But like,
right.
what is
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
series? Because I think it's only three
So
issues.
right, it's only three issues exactly. So like it's basically all the kids from Uncanny X-Men or yeah, Uncanny X-Men. They're all growing up. Everybody's from that team. But Rogue has died. Rogue has died. So like she sacrificed herself to Galactus to like stop the world from getting eaten by Galactus. So Gambit is now blind. And what's his name? Ransom is now the like leader of the X Men, and he's with like He's with Temper. They have a kid, and it's like all the like this thing, but like they finally do a story about the graveyard in the back, and what the ghost or what the monster is that's hiding that Henrietta is guarding under it, and it's like she's like she's vengeance for people who have wronged mutants in their family. So it's like she's going after the world now, and like it's like a whole thing. So they basically have to try to stop her. I don't know what it is about this team. We finally see like all the outliers come back together. Like we see Jitter and all of them like older.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna hold you. I'm actually excited. I want to see what they're like. You can tell their powers have like grown, but you don't know what exactly how they've grown. Like even with Jitter, like she's kind of like Prodigy in a way. Like she can hold different skills now. Like she can like do more than one at a time.
Yeah.
And like just seeing that whole process is cool though. And I'm excited to see how they end that.
I am just not interested in the Age of Revelation stuff. I just can't, like, I've been trying to read some of these and I'm like, I'm not digging it.
Dude, same. Like I literally, and this is probably an unpopular opinion because you read Omega Kids. Did you like, sorry, kind of jumping into Omega Kids too. Did you like it?
It's okay. We can definitely jump into it. I don't know. Okay. I like it because I don't know, but I'm a sim for like telepathy. Like I love a good like mutant telepathy moment. And seeing I'm intrigued in it because the fact that these kids are pulling a fast one of some kind, you just don't know what it is on Quentin, like one of the like strongest telepaths, is like what's intriguing me. Like, what are they doing?
I literally I put Omega Kids back yesterday because
Oh,
I was like, I like this Age of Revelation is a lot.
it
And
is.
what, because how many books do we have with the Age of
It was a
Revelation
lot.
like this week? Like I even put back, I almost put back Rogue Storm, but I really am liking that.
Was Rogue Storm this week?
Yeah.
No, Rogue Storm was
Oh,
last
then I
week.
read that one.
Oh, shut up.
Okay. Okay. I was
They
saying that.
literally just gave it to me.
It was last week.
Like
okay.
I missed it.
It was still good. It's amazing.
But I too am a little over the Age of Revelation, and I knew I was going to be walking into this event based off of like the first week of it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I still feel the same, and I hate it so much. Like I hate that I feel that way.
The only good one to me, like as far as like what really grabbed me, I read the first issues of most of these series, and I'm just like Radioactive Spider-Man #1 was like, I cannot. I read it and I was like, I'm like, but the one that is actually good is Amazing X-Men, because that seems like the main storyline.
Yeah, with Cyclops and Beast, right?
Yeah, I liked the last one. I didn't get to say it on the show because I didn't read it until after the show. But Amazing X-Men #2 had like a badass Cyclops moment.
Yeah.
And he was like, I already figured out this secret that you
I knew this like the second I got here, right? Yeah. He's like, if that was me, I would have done the same thing. And I was like, yes.
It's like, I'm a big fan of that. Like, there was a really good moments in that. But these this event, Age of Apocalypse, because this is supposed to be like an homage to Age of Apocalypse, right?
Yeah.
Age of Apocalypse, to me, was better fleshed out.
No, for sure. I can see that. Okay, so this is my thing. I like it because of the future things that I'm seeing of like the people that I like want to see. Like I think like seeing the outliers and seeing like the like other people and the other people who like you would have never expected to see mutants, like Misty Knight and Colleen Wing as mutants is crazy. And like and seeing like moments like that, I like it, but it is, I don't know, it's a compelling story for me just because of the dug of it all. Like what switched in him that made him like do this? Is it like it kind of came up in one of the stories, I forgot which one, I think it was Book of Revelation, when it was like, is it because of the responsibility, is it because of the power, is it just because of like, over time? And it kind of grows on me with that. Like some of these stories, I'm not gonna lie, are kind of crazy. Like I don't know, like I Captain Marvel is as Phoenix. What's happening? But we're here. But but like I do like Rogue Storm. Rogue Storm is a cool little concept, like
Yeah.
the whole dual rogues and everything. And the evils, I love her evil storm moment. Like I don't know why.
Mm.
I just like it's rare times that I see her as like a villain, but I also want to know how she became the villain.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I'm glad that you're liking it, which means that other people must be liking it as well. So, like, that's good. Again, I do not wish for comics to fail. Like, I don't do that. I mean, again, there's only one comic that I hate, and that's it. Like everything else, I'm like different strokes for different folks.
It's
Yeah,
the boys, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Uh,
like that's the one I absolutely despise. But like everything else, I'm like, okay, I don't care. Like people can read what they want to read, and as long as they're loving it
right.
and reading comics, great. That's okay.
no,
They're reading things I don't read, but it keeps the comic industry afloat. Like that's the
Right.
whole
You
I
point,
know?
right?
have the exact same viewpoint, and that's why I will never diss or excuse my language but shit on
Yeah,
another comic because like I think for so many of us we are very like connected to a lot of these characters. A
Yeah.
lot of us started reading, like I started reading Spider-Man because I felt such a big connection to him, and like we have these special bonds with these characters who we have
Right.
seen them live so many lives. And so when you diss on those characters, it really like impacts other people as well.
yeah,
And the thing is like we all read different
Yeah.
things. We all have different tastes, which I
Right.
love so much about our community specifically. And I always say, Dimitri, again, thank you so much for uh, creating and help bringing such positive,
Absolutely.
beautiful people together where we're able to have these conversations and share um the different outlooks
yeah,
of comics in a like positive
Exactly.
way, because we don't always
Right.
see that in the community.
yeah,
Right. We can talk about it. We can have like a debate without it being an argument. I can
yeah.
like just like we just had like, yes, you guys hate Book of Revelation, but you know what? I think it's cool.
Age
And
of
like
Revelation,
it's
Age of Revelation.
that's
Yeah,
that's what it is.
yeah,
I was thinking about the comic, yeah,
yeah,
or
yeah.
the issue this which also I
Um,
need to talk about as well. It was cool.
we'll
I'm sorry.
we'll we'll hit everything now. We'll have to pick up the pace too, but like
Yeah.
I think my pick of the week is
Oh yes.
the Spider-Man Holiday Spectacular. I just thought it was really well done.
Mhm.
Who
Here,
wrote it?
um, I think it was a couple of different writers,
Okay.
but it was different artists for sure.
What
But
was it,
they're
anthology?
kind of yes and no. So the premise of this Spider-Man Holiday Spectacular, and you would think it would get old if you're not a fan of Spider-Man, but like the premise is that Aunt May and Peter normally spend Christmas together, but she goes on a cruise on the to the Caribbean. So Peter
Good for
doesn't have anyone to spend the holidays with, right? And because of that, Ben Grimm texts other heroes saying that like, "Hey, Spider-Man doesn't have any plans. Let's like spend time with him," right? So
Stop.
yeah, but Peter doesn't get it at first, but like at first he thinks that they feel sorry for him and that they're trying to like, but then they were like, "No, we were fighting over you. Like we all want to spend time with you. We
Oh,
appreciate you and we know that." They say something like, "Our days are better when you're around." Like, you know? So like you make things better.
I
So this kind of comic was actually kind of cool as a
uh,
sampler
yeah.
of other comics because he starts off with the Fantastic Four. They have their own party, and Ben Grimm is making latkes for Hanukkah. And so we
Mm.
start off a little bit there. Now, then after that, he goes and I forget what he does. He goes with Wolverine to the X-Men. Oh, then he goes to outer space and hangs out with the Avengers on Impossible City. And there's there's a couple of funny moments where the different Avengers, you see a lot of different, like, it's not just Peter Parker stuff, it's like other Avengers. So like if the Avengers party, some of the Avengers don't want to talk to each other. And so they
Mhm.
ask Peter, they're like, "Can you be a buffer for me?" Right? "Stick around, I need a buffer."
Mhm.
And so he sticks around, but then he like turns to Shang-Chi. Peter turns to Shang-Chi and he goes, has anyone made a 5 golden rings joke? And then Shang-Chi turns to the Wasp and he goes, "Can you be my buffer or whatever?" And so like because Peter's annoying him, so like it's pretty funny, and each story is different artists. So then he goes to Louisiana to hang out with the X-Men. Then he like I think
Oh,
delivers some presents with Daredevil, and it's just him and Daredevil. I don't think there is any bad guy fighting in this whole book, and that's okay. Like it's all
I love
character
that
good.
moments.
so much, and this is why, like, so I don't typically pick up holiday specials. I know, um,
Yeah, me
but
either.
I
But
definitely am gonna go back and get that one because again, like,
I think I'll read it.
it's all about like connection and like, oh,
It's
that's so
really sweet.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I love the idea that superheroes are friends, but not all superheroes
Yes.
are friends with everybody. Like you can work with
Yes.
someone, but whose holiday party are you going to, right? Like
Right.
She-Hulk goes to the Fantastic Four's holiday party. She even though she was on the Avengers team, she doesn't go to the Avengers party. Like the Avengers party is the Avengers
Right.
party. Like sure, and I'm sure there are people going
They're
to
cool,
multiple
but
ones, right? But like the
exactly.
X-Men like they have like some cool moments with Spider-Man, and then Nightcrawler has an ugly sweat, like they do an ugly sweater contest and like stuff like that, right? I think I as much as I feel like Marvel lacks direction right now. I feel like whatever they did with this comic is where they need to be going, because DC is also doing something like this, right? Like where the heroes are friends on the satellite. Like everybody's on the satellite
Yeah.
now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this idea that like everything's connected with DC, but in
Mm-hmm.
Marvel, it's not necessarily like that, you know?
Yeah. Right. But yeah, but I feel like yeah, DC's just well, I don't know. I feel like DC has always been better at like connecting their heroes together.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I think you're right.
But I wish that
I
Marvel
think
would do this though. Like it's way
Yeah,
better,
for
like,
sure.
there are
you
so
know?
many things that I feel like Marvel does. Like it's like you're so close, like right there,
Yeah.
and then I don't
Right.
know where it
I
goes
think it's
wrong.
more so like they like keep more things separate than they should. Like I think they're scared to like put other characters in like certain people's stuff. Like
Which
back in the day, they used to like have like Misty Knight going to see Luke Cage, or like I mean see what was it, Iron Fist, like as her boyfriend, and
Yeah.
like
Didn't
or
Misty
like
Knight
Jean
date
Grey.
Cyclops? I could be wrong.
No, Colleen Wing dated Cyclops. Yeah.
Colleen
And
Wing dated
Misty Knight
Cyclops.
was Jean Grey's roommate.
Roommate.
Like
Yeah.
that, which we never see that interaction. But I'm like, these are the interactions that they like miss out on, that I think would make them so much better if we like get these random like, hey, like go on a coffee, like on a coffee day with like Captain Marvel and Jean Grey, like
And they do
like
that in certain
have them.
books, right? But
Yeah,
like I feel like
they do that a lot of Captain Marvel.
Marvel forgets sometimes that they have a history. Like these characters have history.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Like,
like they kind of forget about that sometimes. So,
which I
right.
think that's why I like their one shots and their anthology series so
Yeah.
much
Yeah.
because they step out of their norm, and I feel like they feel like, or writers or whoever editors, that they feel like that they have more room to play, and there are so many things that I feel
Exactly.
like I would read, like that would be a great series. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie,
'Cause-
I would love an Omega Kid series outside of
Yeah.
this Age of Revolution. um
Right.
and and yeah, so I think this is why I enjoy so many of their one shots and their Christmas story, even though I haven't read it,
Right.
but everything that you described and you said it spot on. Like that's
Yeah.
everything that they're missing, and like what they need and what they're doing there is fabulous. And I think it's because like they do so much. I think they try to expand, like we see like with DC. But
Mhm.
some of it just seems really cheesy,
We miss the
or
interpersonal
the
relationships a
heart.
lot, where we
Yes.
don't. Yeah, the heart of it, like exactly. Like I
yeah.
think Marvel's more so we're like getting into the action of like the action of everything, and like making sure you're captivated. But also like there are people like me and you who like, I love me a story where just like characters like interacting with each other, like having like a good like. I'm a real simp for like a night on the town, a moment like
Yeah.
for like heroes. So yeah, I think that's what I miss.
Yeah. Let's because time is limited,
Oh
we'll have
yeah,
to
can we talk about Absolute Flash?
keep
Yes.
hopping around. Yeah. Did everybody read Absolute Flash or what?
No, but I would love to listen to it.
Absolute Flash issue number 9. If I may introduce the premise, we're
Please.
getting the Rogues are teaming up with Wally West. We get a little bit more of a backstory. There is a betrayal of one of the Rogues, and pretty solid issue.
Yeah. I look here after weeks of after months, honestly, of you trying to get me to read Absolute Universe. I caught up on everything. This story is really good. This issue was really good. The whole dynamic of like seeing how this little group is starting to come together and like seeing the betrayal, like seeing the backstory of like the father they all used to be in the military together. Like
Yeah.
I was like, I guess I didn't pick up. I was like, I knew one of them were in the military with them, but
Yeah.
I like the story that it's like telling and like the way they're kind of doing what's his name, Wally's powers in this.
Yeah.
Like I kind of like that whole different kind of the whole illustration in this is amazing, honestly.
Yeah.
The art
The art
and
is
like
really
the
good.
whole twist. Yeah, and like the twist on like the characters of it, like even with Grodd, like as the little small monkey on the shoulder, it's amazing. It's cute.
I like Grodd. I really want them to make like a stuffed animal of
Yeah,
Absolute Grodd. You
yes,
know?
he's so adorable.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, this is a good book. Let's hop over. So that's Absolute DC, which is a different universe than the normal DC. Let's hop over to the Ultimates issue 18. I don't know if you guys read this one, but this is Ultimate Marvel, which is, Marvel's alternate sort of universe.
Right.
Because the Ultimate Universe is supposed to be ending soon, Ultimate Marvel Universe. And so literally this whole series of the Ultimates has been gearing up with this countdown clock that at a certain point, the Maker will leave his city. That's kind of been the point. In the city, nobody can enter it, and it's closed off. But at the countdown clock, the Maker will take down the shields and come out. And the Ultimates have to be there ready to stop him when that time comes. This issue number 18, is all about revolution. It's all about all the different pieces that like the Ultimates have been setting up this whole time, coming together, fighting against fascism, which is the Maker and his view of the world. And it is a very superhero sort of thing, but it also has dialogue in there that very much applies to anyone and everyone. You know?
Okay.
So
I might do a binge read of the Ultimate Universe like I did the Absolutes.
The Ultimates starts off kind of slow. I remember talking.
Yeah,
about
that's why I
show,
couldn't.
and
Right.
But it does pick up.
Yeah.
I don't read all the Ultimates.
I got to like 2 issues.
It took me a hot minute to get into it. Was it Ultimate X-Men and Ultimate Spider-Man?
By the way, Ultimate Spider-Man's amazing, and that's because of kind of what we were talking about earlier. The love and the friendship and the connections that these characters have, like, is exactly what Marvel needs.
Exactly.
They put it in Ultimate Spider-Man. Cool, but like,
they only put it in side books.
Another great comic that doesn't exist right now is She-Hulk. When Rainbow Rowell was doing She-Hulk, that was all about like people, their connections, their friendships, and that's what made that one really good.
That was a good one. Oh my god, I forgot about that. I actually read that. I was very surprised at myself.
Yeah. So, maybe that's the X factor. It's pretty much, how are we supposed to care about the characters if the characters don't care about each other?
Right. Yeah. Thanks.
So
like make us care when they finally get together and like, do a collab. Exactly.
Yeah. Ambrosia, you read Amazing Spider-Man number 16?
Yes, I read half of it.
Is it good or not good? I like what's going on right now. Because there's 2 stories. There's the Spider-Man of Earth, who is not Peter Parker, and then there's Peter Parker in space being Spider-Man.
And I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed this series. It makes me really happy because I feel like we lost a lot of Spider-Man with this, or like previously.
This, yeah.
Yes. But I have enjoyed this series. Like we have Ben Reilly, we have Norman Osborn, like things are wild. And it's been good. I feel like we're getting back to where we were.
Yeah.
But which I'm surprised because Joe Kelly, like he's not necessarily my favorite writer. But so he has surprised me in this. And I also think it's helped. We have John Romita Jr. doing the art and stuff, which has also made me really excited to see.
Are you a big JR fan?
I am, yes.
Oh, okay. Because
I'm
not.
Oh, you're not.
Yeah, I think that's one thing. Yeah, me and you know. Yeah, I'm not either.
Yeah, so which is funny because the story on Earth is John Romita Jr.'s art. The story in space is Pepe Larraz's art. I love Pepe Larraz.
I love Pepe Larraz's art.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite comic artists.
Yeah. And it's like, so I like the space adventures way more.
I love Which is why, like, I don't know, again, like, I like that we have multiple artists working on, like, different styles.
Yeah.
And I think that's what, like, I enjoyed about Batman and Deadpool is that we had, like, the different art styles and they're just matched the story really well.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, you see in here as well. Spider-Man has been actually surprisingly really well done. And I have enjoyed the storylines in here because we had just so many conflicts between Ben Reilly, Norman Osborn, Peter Parker. It's the crossover of spider people that we need.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Did you guys read Capes #1? I didn't get to read it.
No, me either, but
I didn't get to finish it.
Oh, you didn't get to finish
wanted to read it.
So it's from the Invincible universe. They're doing a lot of spin-offs of because Invincible's over in the comics, but like they're doing a lot of spin-offs like Battle Beast, and they're doing one called Capes, which has to do with like more superheroes. Which sounds great. And it's written by Robert Kirkman. I want to read it, but I didn't get to read it. So not time for the show.
Yeah, it's essentially like a superhero organization, and we kind of see like villains that we saw in the show, like the techno face guy who they just like ended up getting overthrown and whatnot. But yeah, it's cool. I don't know, like I like it. It's slow. It was, I don't know. It felt slow in certain parts where I'm like, what's going on? I felt like they picked it up more, but I feel like it's one of those things. Like if I were on the second issue, will probably be better. And I didn't get to see the ending, so
that's fair.
It was probably good as hell. I probably just didn't know.
All right, that's fair. And that's Capes #1 from Image Comics. What I wanted to talk about, Captain America #5 from Marvel Comics, obviously. It is Chip Zdarsky's run on Captain America. It's so good. It takes place pretty much right where Captain America gets unfrozen from ice. And this finishes off the first arc with issue #5. And I think the first arc is the only prequel arc. Like I think issue 6 comes back to right now. So it's cool. It's a really good story. I don't want to spoil anything, but like it wraps some things up, and I think we're gonna fast forward to present day and see some of the ramifications that happened in the past that leads us to now. So we'll see. It's funny that Captain America had to deal with Doom and Cap first meeting Dr. Doom. And then we get One World Under Doom issue #9. This one I read. I know Aaron read.
Right? Yeah.
Ambrosia, did you read this one?
No, wait, what are we talking about?
One World Under Doom issue 9?
No, I didn't.
This one finishes off the miniseries of One World Under Doom, which I'm like, okay, good. Because like it's been too long now. Like I'm glad to see this part like wrapping up. And I think it knew what it had to do to wrap up. And I think it was a really good issue.
It had to be a reason. Yeah, exactly. I was like, there needs to be a good like reason for him to do it, and like for him to give up what he did, and like I thought it was smart to do what they did and like make Wanda. I'm not gonna lie, I audibly screamed. I I, I threw it down and I was like, yes, yes. I was like, my queen sits atop of the throne finally.
Oh.
Like she deserves so much in the world. Marvel has done the shittiest work with her, and they have done in the few years in the past like 5 years or so, they have done a lot of work to repair her and like make her like not only just like someone who just like is just like waving her hands around, but I like you actually see her do magic. We actually like see her work on herself. She's not just like, oh, the plot device to when she goes crazy and
Yeah.
like everybody decides to, whatever. But like her finally like stepping into like a prominent role in this, like is actually dope as shit. And I'm very excited to see her as Sorceress Supreme.
Yeah.
Like yeah, I mean, like Doctor Strange, I don't know what he's gonna do, but he has Clea. I
I'm
like as long
fine.
like he's fine.
Yeah.
I'm exactly. I'm okay with him being just somewhere. Like I
He's
will.
he's living his best life, and I love that for him.
Honestly, that's it. And like him and Clea are just like honestly their goals.
I
I love
I love
them.
them together.
I
I just love it
I
so
love them
much.
together. And look, ever since I found out that they have an open marriage, I just live for it now. And I'm just like, you guys are just
You
awesome. I was like,
milk that cocoa.
you guys are so edgy, right?
So let's we'll pick up the pace to hit the last couple books that we read. Justice League. Speaking of Red, Justice League Red #4. This has been a really cool book, and the art has been really
Yeah.
really good. It's Clayton Henry on art.
hmm It's simple, but
And
it's really like
the
definitive.
secret kind of like story that they're telling, right? The mission, and like they got to kill
Yes.
Black Adam. It's a pretty solid
Yeah.
team also. I want to see Power Girl hook up with someone though. Just like
Yeah. Like I don't know why, and like I'm just like honestly, I saw it with like the cyborg thing. I kind of see it. Like in a moment, I can see it working.
yeah,
Mm,
it's I, I mean, I wouldn't mind if Power Girl's type is like genius black men. Like that's literally because like
yes.
she dated Mr. Terrific, I think in Earth 2. She dated him, and then I think there's
Oh
another
my
guy
god.
in her
Yeah.
own
She dated
series.
Valzad. Yeah, she dated Valzad in one of the Earths too.
You
That
know,
was
and
yeah.
I'm cool.
He was
I'm cool with
genius. Yeah,
that. Like, yeah,
I'm okay.
you
I'm cool
know.
with it. Yeah, actually, honestly, yeah, I'm fine with
I mean,
it.
kind of like Carol Danvers. Like, when Carol Danvers dated Rhodey, cool. You know,
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I kind of want this to be a thing forever and always now.
you know. Um, Kind of like how Oliver Queen always ends up with some like girl from another country. Like because he's like traveled the world and he always just like cool. And it's always the most
Right.
random like racial mix of a girl. Like
Yes, ambiguous,
because
right?
Connor Hawk's mom, it was
She's
Connor
like
Hawk's
at
mom
least four
was
different things.
yeah, she was. She
She's
was like
she's Asian, black. Um, what else?
I
Oh God,
I forget, but
she's
like what
yeah.
are like okay, cool,
You're right. We're just here for it.
but anyway, whatever I was saying, I like the Justice League Red team. I'm wondering what exactly is going on. There's some really cool stuff at play, and it's not tying in with DCKO, so I think that's interesting. um
Yeah.
did anyone read Predator Kills the Marvel Universe #4?
No, I
Actually, yeah.
haven't.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry to go, but the red is going to connect into KO. Actually, if you see
Later.
one of the this apparently this little Black Adam thing is what's going to lead into that.
Okay, cool. So Predator versus Kills the Marvel Universe, issue #4. I think
Did you read it?
Yeah, I read it. It's fine. I don't really care for it. Basically, they're just coming up with ways that the Predators can beat these people, but there's no reason why a Predator should beat Thor, but
No.
they do, and it's like okay, like
What?
the way they beat Thor is they make a vibranium bullet and they put a gravity well in the bullet, which makes Thor plummet to the center of the earth. Okay. All right.
I guess. What?
Yeah, it's weird. And like,
I'm so mad.
Like, I don't know. There's just a lot going on, but I'm really glad they didn't kill Nightcrawler. I thought they were going to kill Nightcrawler, and I'm glad they didn't. So, you know, there's a lot going on in this one. It really isn't. It isn't good if you're looking for like a logical story. But if you just want Predators killing Marvel characters, like, sure.
Well, that's how I feel about Aliens. Like when we do Aliens, and like that's exactly how I feel. It's that it's like, but I feel like Predator kills the Marvel universe is even more so. And I didn't read issue 4, but based off of what I've read 1 through 3, it's literally just this. Yeah, it's
just an excuse.
What it is. Yes. Yes.
It's also an excuse for a writer and an artist to just like, oh, you turn the page and Cyclops gets like hit like his head chopped in half. Like, okay, I guess, but like it didn't make sense.
And I think that's the part that frustrates me, because I'm all about, I'm the edgelord. I like all the gore and like blood and things, but like it has to make sense.
Yeah, because
make it make sense.
Cyclops got taken out because like he was like, what is this, a danger room hologram? And then it kills him. And it's like, Cyclops wouldn't just like, what?
Exactly.
I think, and this, sometimes reading this in other comics like this makes me feel like I'm playing rock, paper, scissors with a middle schooler.
Yeah.
Where it's like, rock, paper, scissors, fire. And you're like, no, you don't win because of fire. Like that makes no sense. Like that's not how things work. You're like, it is because I said so. It's not.
Or you're
make
right,
it make sense.
And
it doesn't. And that's what I feel like a lot of like Predator and Alien. But I'm still gonna buy them because I like them.
Yeah. And Ambrosia, you read Nova Centurion #1?
No, I was going to.
Aaron did, right?
Aaron did.
It was all right.
Okay. I mean, we don't have to
talk.
We don't have to talk about
it. It was just all right.
I liked it. Well, I'm not a big like Nova guy, so like I don't know, like that's why I wasn't really like I wasn't really like all the way reading it. Like I was just like in
That's
it.
Fair.
Like
that's fair. All new Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider #4.
I started it. I didn't finish it.
Okay, but is it cool so far?
If you're into Spider-Gwen,
Are you not?
I like Spider-Gwen. I just haven't enjoyed the series. And it makes me really sad because I really want to. It's just not there.
Okay.
So, if you like Spider-Gwen and then yeah, I don't know, that's fine.
Okay, cool. We're not hurting for. I mean, we don't need to talk about things if we don't need to talk about things. So, for the sake of time, we'll move on. Star Wars Jedi Knights issue #9. Did you read that one?
No, but again, I say this to all Star Wars fans. If you are Star Wars fans, you need to be reading Star Wars comics because they're always top tier.
Cool.
You could skip all the all the ones that are I can't say that word, adaptations. Thank you. Of the movies. Skip those. But all the other ones, please read them.
Yeah. X-Men of Apocalypse issue #1. I wanted to read this one because the premise of the story is that the X-Men from the Age of Apocalypse are now in the 616 universe, which is kind of funny timing because like Age of Revelation's going on right now, and this is the only non-Age of Revelation comic out, and it's like, why are you confusing people with another, like, what are you doing? But okay, that's fine. How was it? How was this issue? I didn't get to read it.
I didn't get to read this one either.
Oh, I wanted
to.
Oh,
no. All about it.
All right, that's fair.
No.
All right.
I got it, but I didn't read it.
Yeah. Wonder Woman #27. I wanted to read this. I didn't get to read it. Quick thought?
Oh, it was good. That man took. I don't want to ruin anything.
Okay. Cool.
It's good. Just read it. The Mouse Man is finally got some we're finally getting some resolution to this. I kind of just want him to be done with, but yeah, it's actually getting good.
Okay, cool. You read the last Wolverine issue number 2?
Yeah, it was good. I don't know how to feel about this Wendigo guy though. Like
Yeah.
like I want to like him, but you're not a Wolverine. But like I also get why you're doing what you're doing. So like that's the only reason I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
and and the Kirk thing being human is weird to me.
Oh, I heard
It's
about that
very
part.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
X-Men Book of Revelation number 2.
that one was good.
Was it
I
good?
have
Uh,
it.
uh, yeah, it was good.
Okay.
Did anybody else read it?
No.
No, I bought it. That was my
Oh,
intention.
okay. I think it was really good because you the story with the little girl has a very very big plot twist that I didn't realize that I didn't expect. But and so now you like she's gonna be a part of of a big part of the story going forward. The girl, the little blue girl, who's the chorister, and I'm excited to see what they do with that. And like the big revelation of what happened with B, the Blood Moon, and how she like really came to like die.
Yeah.
It's it's gonna fuck you up, guys. Read it.
All right. Then Aaron, did you read anything more?
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
Any
Read it
final
right.
ones? Otherwise, we'll wrap
Um,
things up for time.
nah, I think that's it.
Ambrosia, is that everything you read?
Unfortunately.
Okay. And then I read Batman Superman World's Finest issue 45. And like it's Mark Waid writing it. The series has been pretty solid. This issue was fine. It was if you want to see Lex Luthor and Joker team up and then get merged together into one being, cool. Like fun comic book shenanigans. Me personally, I'm like, well, okay, I guess. It's whatever to me.
Why has nobody made a clone baby of them?
What's that?
Why has nobody made a clone baby of the Joker and Lex Luthor? That would be
Ugh.
amazing.
You know what's funny
That's
about the merger between the two characters? He's bald, except he has a small tuft of green hair. He's not a
yes,
baby.
that's exactly how I pictured it.
But
I
he's
just
not a
pictured like
baby.
a
He's like a
mohawk.
full grown, person. But yeah, how do you have green hair and be bald? Because I feel like Lex
Right,
Luthor's big thing is that he's bald. And that's a
he's
funny
bald.
like a funny thing to have in a character. It's like, okay, fine. There
Right,
were
let him be
other
bald and have green eyebrows.
what'd you say?
Let him be bald and have green eyebrows.
Yeah, you could do that. But there were other books that I wanted to read this week, but didn't get a chance
Yeah,
to, like Punisher
I think
Red Band, or Superman Unlimited, or Exquisite
yeah.
Corpses issue number 7 from Image Comics.
Oh yeah, I was expecting you to read that one.
There was a Twilight Zone comic that I didn't get to read. I wanted to
Oh,
read
is
that
it
one.
really?
Yeah, there's a new Twilight Zone comic. So,
Yeah,
um,
yeah,
but
the Star Trek one I did read too.
yeah, so it is what it is. We do the best we can. We read a lot, but
You know,
can't read
exactly,
everything.
No, and I think that's what's so
exactly.
hard. It's like you plan to like tonight I'm gonna read all of these
Right.
comics.
Yeah,
And like this week for me, life happened and I did not get to do that.
yeah.
Life happens the hell out of you sometimes. You just gotta roll with the punches.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Before we get going, I want to thank you both so much for coming on the show, taking time out of your Thursday night to be here on Comic Talk. Before we get going, Ambrosia, where can we find you? What do you got coming up? Anything you want to plug?
Right now I am just trying to get back onto my social media game. I've fallen off because life and yeah, I'm just trying to get back into the
And
swing of things, talking about more comics. And yeah, so I my goal is just to be on TikTok and Instagram more than what I have been. So go ahead and find me on TikTok at Comics and Cupcakes. And then on Instagram at Ambrosia_Linda.
Awesome. Thank you, Ambrosia.
No, thank you.
Aaron, same thing. Where can we find you? What do you got coming up? Anything you want to plug?
yes, yes. So you can find me on TikTok at King Krakoa and on Instagram at the King Krakoa. And I am also like Ambrose. I am also trying to get back on my TikTok and my social media game, but I am doing a new job and trying to acclimate myself. So, free time has been scarce when all you want to do is sleep.
No, that's literally been me, and I started my new job 2 years ago, and I'm still like, I think what's been so hard, and sorry, and then I'll let us all leave. But my walls in my office have like gaps. So like I used to be able to like film TikToks like in my
Oh my
office,
God, I'm so perfect.
and I can't now because everyone could hear me, and it's super super
Right?
weird, and I can't. Like I've tried, and they're like, "Hey, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, I
You
can't."
okay? Do you see something?
I know. So I'm like, it's like a cubicle, and I'm like, I can't.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, either way, you guys do great content. So when you get back on it, you'll get back on it. It'll be great to see you guys.
Thanks for not giving up
Thank
on
you
us
for
and
that.
still having us on here.
Of course.
Right,
No, you guys are Comic Talk crew, you know?
right.
Yeah.
We're part of the
Appreciate
family.
For everyone out there, if you're not already following Ambrosia and Aaron, definitely follow them. If you want to follow me personally, you can follow me at This Is Dimithri on Instagram. But for all things The Keeg, you can follow us at The Keeg Show on TikTok and Instagram. Those are our two biggest ones, TikTok and Instagram. But we're also on like Blue Sky and Threads and all that at The Keeg Show / The Keeg Show, wherever you can find The Keeg. Now, The Keeg is the overall channel that we have. Comic Talk is our most consistent show every Thursday, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Shout out to Comics Explained in the chat saying, "Damn, did I miss it?" Yeah, I'm sorry, man. But you can watch this episode, after we finish up this episode.
Love
You
you,
can watch
dog.
it as like a video on YouTube. YouTube.com/The Keeg Show. We're also on wherever you get your podcasts from, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Audible, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, whatever. We are all over there. Patreon.com/The Keeg Show is getting a facelift, so hopefully we get some more stuff, coming out of there real soon. And then go to comicshoplocator.com, find a comic shop near you, support your local comic shops, and then support your local public libraries, because that's also important too. That is pretty much it. Shout out to Comics Explained, who just hopped in. Shout out to Ambrosia and Aaron. Once again, I am your host, Dimithri Perera, and this has been another
Really
episode
quick, really quick.
What's up? What?
Sorry, random.
What happened?
Sorry, I forgot. You know how we were talking about support your local libraries?
Yeah.
And then we had Michael the librarian who came to our
panel at Comic-Con.
He is now the Reading Rainbow guy.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That was so cool.
Yes, circle.
Yeah. I just had to bring that up. I just thought that was the coolest thing when you said.
All right, we're gonna start the whole episode up and over again.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Rewind it back 2 hours.
ADHD, my bad.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody out there. Once again, I'm your host, Dimithri Perera, and this has been another episode of Comic Talk for the week of November 20th, 2025. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Super fast, gotta beat the boss and get the loot, cause it's the king, and we got geek news.